Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Tech on Avengers, and this is the Venom and Wolverine mix. And personally, I am very worried for this line, right? Because usually it's very easy to pre-order, and when it comes to the release, it is very easy to get. You can even find it cheaper for second hand, so I'm not really sure if this line will continue for a long time. But I think we will at least get Black Panther, right? But anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting more time, and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking really good, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself. And my first impression on this figure is actually pretty neutral. I don't find it particularly good or bad, but I think I have a better idea now why I think this line is not doing too well. But again, this is just my opinion. The only other figure I own is the Iron Man, and I think the biggest problem with this line is I feel like they are a little bit undersized. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. But because of how small they are, some of the details are just not as good, especially the head sculpt, right? Let's just take a close look at the head sculpt here. I feel like because he's smaller, so the detail here is just not that great. Like especially like the design over here. It's supposed to have like teeth and stuff, but it looks a little bit mushy here. I don't know if that's just bad paint job or the head is too small so they can't put that much detail on it. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. But for the most part, it is exactly as you imagine, and these tubes are a pain in the ass. We're gonna find out during the action posing. But yeah, let me know, because I feel like they are a tad bit too small. Just for comparison, I have the Gojo Sensei right here. They're about, yeah, they're like about this size. So yeah, definitely could be a little bit bigger considered they're all armor, right? But I think with price points and everything, they can't make this any bigger. Because if they make it bigger, it's gonna be too expensive and nobody's gonna buy it, right? But anyways, let's check out some action posing. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. Honestly, looking up and down is not very good. Actually, up is okay, but yeah, not too much down. And I removed the tubes over here because it's pretty much impossible for you to pose him without like the tube detaching. But they actually did a good job if you're like not too crazy with your posing, because these are actually pretty tight. And for the arms, I think we only have a butterfly joint. You can raise the arm up about this much. Bicep swivel is really nice. You can curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And over here, we have a ball joint, so this does have a lot of range of motion as well, which is really good. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much and bend backwards. Let me make sure I don't like rub any plastic or like the die cast. Can you bend backwards? He should be able to, yeah. So I think some of the plastic just like stuck to each other. But anyways, he can bend forward about this much, bend backwards, I guess, with the lower torso about this much, right? Like it's pretty good. And for the leg, you can kick out about this high, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side to side pivot, toe hinge, and die cast feet. That's really cool. And then we have the 2.0 hip, which is really cool. And yeah, I believe that's it for the articulation. Overall, it feels pretty good. Again, they're really proud with the dynamic movement with this figure, or like the whole figure line in general. So yeah, that is to be expected from S.H.Figuarts. I guess, yeah, it is pretty fun the way like I'm posing with it right now. But again, I think they are just a tad bit too small. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, I'm gonna check out the accessories. And for the accessories, he really doesn't come with a whole lot, but we do have two pairs of display open hands. One is a little bit more grippy, one looks more neutral. Does have some detail on it, really nice. And then we have some blast effect parts, and yeah, we have 4 of them, and mine's a little bit crooked. I have to like fix it with the blow dryer. And then lastly, we do have these Venom spikes and the Wolverine claw, right? And these are made out of like pretty cheap plastic in my opinion, but at least I don't feel like I'm gonna break them too easily, so I guess that's okay. I digress, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, I don't have any Iron Mans left in my collection, but I do have the Tech on Avengers ones, so I'm just gonna put some Kamen Riders and Tiger vs. Bunny next to it. And yeah, I still think it's slightly undersized, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And next up, we have some good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Naruto and JJK S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Mayfax figures. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, this figure is really difficult for me to rate because at one hand, I know Bandai is putting a lot of effort. The figure looks really good for the most part, and the articulation is actually very fun to pose with, but yeah, it's just a little bit too small for me, like I said earlier. Even though just like a 10 or 15% increase, I think it will be a lot better. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. But yeah, otherwise, I think it's a decent release, but for me personally, it wouldn't be on the top of my pre-order list, right? Because in this industry, pre-order is a really good indicator. This is one of those figures I won't pre-order. I'll probably wait till it releases and maybe grab it when I see someone selling for a good price. But yeah, I think that's it from me. This is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.